We're here at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort, which in our opinion is the best budget hotel on property. We got a great last minute deal on a room here at Cabana Bay. So we're gonna hang out here all day today, have an amazing time, and see what all we can get into.
Yeah, and we haven't done a hotel review for Cabana Bay, so we figured we would stick around and do that and show you guys why this is one of our favorite resorts on property.
Cabana Bay is a prime value hotel, so it is a step up from the endless summer resorts, but it is still extremely affordable. Standard rooms start at just $140 a night, with family suites starting at only $180. Like I said earlier, we did book this room last minute and we got it for that $140 bottom price. We personally think that this resort is the epitome of a family-friendly hotel, and one of the biggest selling features is the pools. Yeah, you heard that right. That was pools with an S, because there are 2 pools here at this hotel. The one behind me is the Cabana Courtyard pool, which of course has the beautiful pool. There are chairs for miles. I can't imagine you would ever have a hard time finding somewhere to sit here, but they also have private cabanas that you can rent. There's a water slide, there's a walk-up bar and grill, everything that you could need at a resort pool.
You may have the same question that I have. Is that a diving board? It's not. I was disappointed too.
Would you really jump off the top of that thing?
Because I don't have that option, I'm gonna say yes.
Some of the rooms here even have the exterior entry doors, so that means that your door opens right up to the pool area. That would be a gorgeous view first thing in the morning, but the best part of the pools here has to be the lazy river. It feels like there is nobody here. I feel like no one even knows that the second pool exists. This is the Lazy River Courtyard pool. And so the other pool is right there in the lobby. So like when you walk in, you can see it out those doors. And to get to this pool, you have to walk down to the Bayliner Diner and then come outside. But it just feels so quiet and relaxed back here.
Unfortunately for us, and fortunately for you, the Lazy River is closed today. Like they're doing it looks like some major
Yeah, it
work
looks like there's
on
a
it.
lot of work going on.
The reason that it's fortunate for y'all is because if the Lazy River was open, if we're around the Lazy River, we're in it. So like this whole vlog would just be, like us floating around, just telling you facts about the hotel. Luckily it's not.
This pool also has its own restaurant and bar, but we're gonna go check out some of the other fun things that we can get into here since the Lazy River is closed. Cabana Bay does have these refillable cups. Several of the resorts have them at this point, and unfortunately they are different from like the refillable freestyle cups in the park. So if you want drinks both in the parks and here, you will have to get both of them. But look how cute this is. We had a really hard time deciding between this one and the other one.
Yeah, they always have like awesome designs, and it took us way longer than it should have to pick this one.
Yeah, they also have seasonal ones sometimes. Like I know we've gotten a Halloween one before that are super, super cute, but I feel like these are a really good deal. Yeah.
So this area that we're in is called like the Bayliner Diner. Well, that's where you get your food. And so there's almost like this big seating area. There's tons of seats. It's cafeteria style food, but there's a lot of different choices. I mean, there is something for everybody. And to be honest, we always, when we get it, we're always thinking that it's just not gonna be that good. We've never had a bad meal here.
No.
I think one of the things that's very underrated when it comes to the resorts are the options to eat there. I just don't think people think about them. They've got sit-down restaurants that are always really good, and then the little quick service areas, like here, like I said, we've never been disappointed.
The Bayliner Diner is also open for breakfast, and they have some delicious breakfast.
Yeah, the potatoes. We were staying here for HHN or something one time, and we came down, and all we wanted was like a giant plate of potatoes, and they hooked us up. They're so good.
Yeah.
You know how, like, I don't know, Universal's just good at potatoes.
Very good.
Every time you get a potato somewhere, it's delicious. This is actually the first time that we've had this little meal thing that we're having. I don't even think we've ever eaten from the place
grill
that you got it from. It's really good. Like I said, I don't know. I've just never been disappointed when we got the food here. I don't know. We've never had anything that blew your mind,
Yeah.
but we've never had anything that we wouldn't get again. I don't know. Like,
Just solid, consistent.
yeah. One last thing, in case you're curious, the hours, they kind of vary. They're all over the place. A good rule of thumb is, 7 to 11, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Ish, yeah.
And breakfast ends at 11 p.m.?
11:30 a.m.
Oh, 11:30. Did I say p.m.?
You said p.m.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then I think even during HHN, I could be wrong here, I think it stays open a little bit later during HHN.
That wouldn't shock me.
Because they have this resort actually has like an HHN experience.
Yeah, like a
every
seasonal
year.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. And so I think they keep everything open just a little bit later on those nights. We keep talking about some of our favorite things here, but they just added one that is probably my new favorite. It's at least the newest favorite. Milkshakes.
They have more than just milkshakes though. This is Shake's Malt Shop at the very, very back of the Bayliner Diner. This just opened up recently. They have ice cream, they have milkshakes, of course. They also have breakfast sandwiches until noon. These shakes, they're worth getting. There are a few other places you can get food here as well. Like we mentioned earlier, the 2 poolside restaurants, those are full service restaurants. You can sit down there and enjoy a meal. Up at the bowling alley, there's also another restaurant there. There's of course a Starbucks, because first thing in the morning, you gotta get your Starbies. And then in the lobby, there's the Swizzle Lounge, which is just a bar. They don't have any food, but we've heard that their drinks are really, really good. And then the one that I actually didn't know about until we started doing research for this video is pizza delivery to your room. So they don't have like traditional room service with like a big menu, but you can get pizza delivered.
You know what I'm doing, right?
Practicing?
Yeah, I'm practicing because it's time for you and the paint or the pens to stuff. We're going bowling.
Going down. You do have to have a reservation to bowl here, and all you have to do to make your reservation is come up to the entrance to the bowling alley, and there's a little sign with a QR code where you can scan that and then make your reservation online. And when you get here, the bowling is going to be $16.99 per person, and that is 45 minutes, unlimited games.
And just in case anybody is curious, we got 3 games in our 45 minutes. That's why I'm sweating. It's like, I don't even know if it's hot in here, but we are not bowlers. We are not bowlers.
That was so much fun.
Cool.
But there are a couple other things that you can do up here on the second floor where the bowling alley is. There's an arcade that has an impressive variety of games. I'm always tempted when I pass the arcade to like go in and play, but we'll refrain today. There's also a fitness center. It is the Jack LaLanne Fitness Center.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's like a shrine to Jack LaLanne in there. Like, it's worth going and looking at, even if you don't plan on working out.
And if you don't know who Jack LaLanne is, I don't either. They idolize him here though, like big time. I mean, I bought a shirt just because of how much of a shrine they've built for him. I figure if Cabana Bay is idolizing him, I should too.
But we just got a text that our room is ready, so let's go check in. Down here in the lobby is of course where you're going to check in, and if you do get that email like the day before you're supposed to get here with that mobile check-in option, do that. You get to wait in a separate line. It can save you so much time. We did the mobile check-in this morning and I got to skip like 4 people in line. It is a wonderful feeling. but you can also pick up your tickets here in the lobby. So there's a separate counter that says like vacation planning services above it where you can purchase tickets or pick up tickets that you have already purchased. And that can be annual passes, park tickets, express passes, even HHN tickets you can get here.
Chair feels like it was made in the 50s. They went authentic here, but something else we wanted to mention about the lobby is luggage services. So like we used to do, if you come here, you don't have time to wait for your room to get ready. Like you want to go to the parks now, and not even now, like 5 minutes ago. When you check in, you're ready to go. So luggage services, you can just drop your luggage off the day you check in, and then pick it up when you get back from the parks. And something that people often ask us, you can leave it with them on your checkout date. So you check out of the room, just drop off your luggage, and then before you go to the airport or leave for the day, you just come back over here and pick it up. They'll hold it for you all day. So at the Universal hotels, you can check in as early as 7 a.m. on your check-in day. But now that my back is officially broken from sitting down in this chair a little too hard, let's go check out our room. I'll race you to that dot.
You win.
What a loser. So this is just a standard 2-queen room. We didn't upgrade or anything like that. We did actually get a pool view, and that is something you can do. You can upgrade like your view. You can even get like a volcano view, and we've stayed in a volcano view room before, and it's gorgeous. I'll be honest, I don't know much about hotels. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's got a bathroom, it's got a shower, got carpet, it's got a TV, it's got a mini fridge. They don't have microwaves. None of the rooms here, I think the suites do, but none of the other rooms have microwaves. At the Premier hotels, I think you can actually request a microwave, but here, I guess you could pack one. The beds, it's one of those things. Anytime we're staying at one of these hotels, we're generally in the parks all day. So I don't really care about the bed. I could sleep on that counter right there. I mean, we could do like a quick little yeah, they're fine. They're like, it's soft.
You may notice that we did get a 2-queen room, even though we're only going to be using one of the beds. And one of the reasons that we do that is because of the pillows. There are only 2 pillows on this bed, and I'm gonna sleep with more than 1 pillow tonight. Thankfully, we have another bed to steal some pillows from. Otherwise, we'd be asking for more.
Anna missed like a vital piece of information there. And one of the main reasons that we get 2-queen rooms is because one of them's a junk bed. Like, you just throw your luggage on here. Like, that's what that bed's for. This bed's for sleeping, that bed's for holding. Like, you just throw all your stuff on there. Like, that's what people do, right?
Yeah, that's normal.
That's what people do. If you also do that, give this video a thumbs up. It's always fun to do like a little pros and cons, I guess, of staying at a resort, so let's do that.
Okay, so I think the biggest pro of staying at Cabana Bay is how close you are to Volcano Bay.
Oh yeah.
So you can actually walk from Cabana Bay to Volcano Bay. It's like, depending on where your room is, it's like a 3-minute walk.
And they have their own separate entrance.
Yeah.
Like, you can get in, like, this hotel was kind of built with Volcano Bay.
Yeah.
And so you have a separate entrance into that park, which is nice, especially when it's busy, like during the summer and stuff.
Yeah. I would say the only real con that I have for this hotel is the transportation to the 2 main theme parks. They do have a walking trail, but it's a rather long walking trail. It's like a good 15-minute
And
walk.
they have the bus as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you know, you know. I guess for me, like, a pro and a con is kind of the atmosphere. So we always have so much fun when we stay here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you just can't help but have a good time if you stay at this resort. But also, everybody, like, there's just so many people.
Yes.
A lot of times. Like, tonight, it doesn't look to be that crowded.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when there's, the cheerleading competitions or, like, any kind of big to-do.
Or like school events.
Yeah, school events. Like, they're all here. And, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
It just gets busy. Like, like we were talking about, there's a lot of seating by the pool, and there's a lot of seating down at the Bayliner Diner, but it can get hectic at times.
Yeah.
Overall, we love this resort. This is probably one of our favorites at Universal, and one of our favorites that we've stayed at any theme park ever. It's just, I don't know, there's always something to do. There's a lot of amenities, and it's just fun, and it's super affordable.
Yeah.
I mean, $140 for tonight. Like, spring break is right around the corner. My brother gets here in like 2 days for spring break. So to find a room for $140 is just insane. But we are actually going to wait for it to get a little bit darker, and then we're gonna head over. They have like fire pits here, and we're gonna try to get a fire pit and do some s'mores tonight. I think that sounds like fun, and we've never done it, but we hope that you enjoyed this hotel review vlog, whatever. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If you want to see some of the best tips and the ways that Universal has changed over the years, check out this video right here. But we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye.
Fall back, fall back.